Hey guys, welcome back to Quested. I'm Nathan English. I'm a chimpanzee strapped in an LSD testing facility. I'm here with the little man himself.
William Rafter, a man who was beat up by another man named Dennis Lafferty. He was born in 1891. It was a dark day. It was raining. I couldn't see a thing driving home.
So you got beat up or you got in a car accident? Or both?
I'm done with my story, dude.
All right. And
That's
last
fucked up.
but certain
I'm Mikey Malakowski. I'm enraptured by fiction.
what does that mean?
Specifically, Will Rafter's fiction.
No,
What
what do you mean by that?
What were you going to say?
What about my friction?
I'm not enraptured. I'm enslaved by
enamored.
fiction. What is... Your seat's fucking weird, dude. It's horny. Why is your seat horny?
Oh yeah, if you sit there, you're gonna be rock hard the entire time. That's why I get so distracted all the time. I'm just
Oh,
constantly chubbed.
damn, you channel it very well.
What'd you say?
You channel it very well.
I mean,
This bit is good as fuck, though, actually.
Mm-hmm. I like it over here,
Yeah, Nate won't move.
and I can see where. Yeah, I like watching.
I
who the
get
camera's on.
distracted by watching what she's changing it to all the time.
It's so interesting.
Wow.
7-Eleven pizza
So, anyways,
tastes real
guys,
good.
let's get into it.
Yeah, do you want
Let me see the list.
Yeah, do you want the...
I'm taking full hosting
For
duties.
no, that actually would be so sick.
Even though I probably forgot half of this.
Can have remnants of my fucking hair on this mic.
Mm-hmm.
Call out Nate for his height. Why?
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
curious as to why that was put on
I
here.
forgot to cut that out. Act like that didn't happen. Emily,
Is it
you
because
cut
I'm
that out?
5'11", but I just say I'm 6 foot because shoes should definitely count towards your height? Because odds are, if you're meeting someone, you have shoes on. Is that what this is about?
If shoes counted, I could tell everybody I was 5'5". I have to tell them
And he
I'm...
doesn't.
You can if you want.
But
shoes
he doesn't.
don't count. They
And
don't count for me. They
He
shouldn't count
doesn't,
for you.
and that's the point.
Why do you get special treatment? Get fucked.
I just took it upon myself. Anyways,
You're just going through my photos.
I'm like, let's get down to business here, and then it cuts to the camera behind me, and it's just me looking through your DMs.
Yeah, we're not like most D&D shows. We have a camera behind the screen, the DM
Yeah.
screen.
We show exactly what is about to happen.
I actually
You show
have
me
a,
lying about rolls.
I actually have a little camera that is under the table pointing at all of your crotches, and I just take that. I take the chip home with me and upload that to a different thing.
Yeah, I've made money off the podcast, but you guys aren't going to see any of it.
Yeah. The sexual stuff I've captured during this podcast has made thousands, but this podcast for real hasn't made that much money.
That was the business pitch to Snack Spot. It was that we would...
The side
Yeah.
stuff is going to be killer, dude.
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
main
make
thing
so
probably won't do that well.
All right, let's be realistic. We're not going to make jack shit off this. But all the little, I don't know what we were talking about before. We can make a lot of money off of that.
I've been disassociating for 45 minutes.
Sure, they come for the Dungeons and Dragons, but they're really coming for the dudes.
the dungeons in
If
which...
we sexualize each member of the podcast, sure, they're coming for the game, the story, but they're leaving and they're spending their money on their bodies. On their little boys' supple boy bodies.
On the real merchandise.
The real merchandise is
Yeah.
Will's eyes, Mikey's kneecaps, David's balls,
That is wild.
Nate's shoulders.
That was real. Like, you said real shit.
Yeah.
I've heard so many people talk about your eyes. I've gotten a bunch of compliments on my kneecaps.
Mm.
I'm not kidding.
Are you serious?
Seriously, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Got some hot knees.
Get some soft little baby kneecaps, I guess.
Yeah, I moisturize just my kneecaps.
Mikey does a thing where if you put your finger near him, he holds it like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
I actually do that.
Oh.
Not I
wait,
haven't
yeah,
in a
you
long
do. I
time,
was
but I
saying
have
that.
done that.
Yeah, you do that.
He also
I do.
he also rubs his thighs really angrily when he's nervous.
Or when he has to pee, he rubs his knees together and he's like, oh. guys.
Oh
They're
no.
telling me personal information.
And he stands with his knees inward and goes, no.
And I shake like a sim.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna piss myself.
Pulling your shirt down.
And then obviously when I pee, I lift my shirt up all the way,
All the way.
ass out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, guys, let's get back on track here. Okay?
Yeah.
As the host, I'm keeping this ship afloat. I couldn't help but notice Luca's flirting with Isaac and offered to rehabilitate Quentin. How do we feel about that, guys?
Yeah, that was. We haven't even had a chance to talk about it in game because I don't think Blint and Glitch super know about that.
Right.
But how do you feel about that collectively, y'all?
Fucking. I really didn't intend with flirting on Luca, but I kind of just like fall into that when I'm in like a hushed tone.
Speaking like in a sexy British voice, you just kind of want to flirt.
Yeah, true.
Just naturally sexual.
Facts.
But the rehabilitation stuff, I was like, oof, that's fucking heavy.
I felt really weird about it because I don't want to portray like, you know, having like a drinking addiction or something as like this like fucking game mechanic or like or, like I need it like I'm looking at it in person. But I'm like, if you think about D&D, like a lot of stuff that you're in is like I'm in a tavern. I'm with this dude who's like I'm in a drinking contest.
They said I'm Italian.
I'm Italian. I'm in a fucking Olive Garden. But
Facts.
no,
Yeah.
I didn't want to portray it as like this thing that's gamified or like do it wrong.
Right.
But I thought about it. I was like, well, you made the backstory for Quentin that he like had a drinking problem and like was an angry drunk. And I was like, well, if you're an angry drunk, you don't want to be an angry drunk. So it was like, and he had 3 years to think about it.
Yeah, true.
So I was just like, I kind of have to do this. And then I just want to do it correctly. So I was like, it'd be cool to just have him like go into rehab and then like, you know, not have to gamify that anymore, not have to do that anymore. But I have fun talking about real shit in D&D because it's a real world if you think about it. Like, I want to fucking inject some like human shit into it.
True. Fucking D&D can be therapeutic. Like, I know when we were talking about the friend shit, like when we had that conversation in game, I know afterwards we were all like, damn, I almost teared up when we were talking about that.
For like when I yelled at you as Simon, I like genuinely like felt.
Yeah, I felt that too. I was like, oh, like that one Hoyt. That one Hoyt, my hot.
But the real question is, guys, because I liked your answers there. How does that affect LeBron's legacy?
His hairline's gonna grow back.
Okay, that could help.
Does that chill with you or whatever?
Do you think LeBron having hair would give the Lakers a championship?
Yes. Have you noticed that he's gotten shittier since his hairline's receded?
Yeah. Yes. Anyways, guys, let's move on.
I think you wanna.
Who's the host here? You know what I'm saying?
I'm so used to it.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just saying, like, respect the chair.
Hey.
You know our rule,
what I
respect the chair?
Hey. Stop it.
You're in my chair. I'm not trying to do your job.
Yeah? What is your job then? For our audio listeners, we shared a gentle kiss. For our video listeners,
We fucked.
say something.
Tell the
wild.
video people something they clearly could see didn't happen.
We should just gaslight people for a whole episode.
I'd like that.
That's every episode.
Bet you would.
What the fuck is going on?
Don't
You're
put me-
so fucking perfect when
you smile.
Hey.
Hit it from where?
Hit it from where, Will?
Will, where are we hitting it from?
Yo, Will, where were you hitting
I'm
it from?
pointing behind me. That's
Where were you hitting it from
I'm
last
getting
night, Will?
bashful.
Thanks. Nah.
I'm in the P word getting bashful and shit.
The energy is I'm now staring at Will's eyes.
Yeah.
Usually
I'm literally just
staring at a camera.
I never realized how aggressive the eye contact is
Yeah.
It makes-
across the table. Like, I feel like I'm not even part of
It
it.
makes me feel like I have to flirt with him.
I know, like, there's times where I'm just looking, listening, and I make eye contact with David or Will. and it lingers.
Yeah.
I
But I'm
know
not
that-
even trying to do it.
That is usually when I thumbnail stuff, because when people are looking at me, it doesn't like.
You can't see them.
Yeah, it doesn't go
Yeah.
very well. So whenever when you guys are looking at each other, that's when you guys have the like best looking
Yeah.
fucking thumbnails.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, I mean, your yearning glances towards each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, for sure. But anyways, listen, I know you guys
I'm
got
slow
places to be
blinking
and
at
shit.
Mikey.
He's blinking at me like a cat.
Like a
Facts.
cat. Rubbing his little beans and shit.
Mhm.
The beans. We're never gonna escape beans in
No.
any form.
And you know what? You
That's
know
a
what, guys?
legacy joke.
You know what, guys? I don't want to. I don't want to escape the beans. I don't. So, it says here, word for word, Jezra's a cunt. I swear to God it says that.
See, when you hand over notes that are
Accurate.
for yourself to someone else.
Very accurate.
How do we feel about that? How does that make you guys feel?
Jezra's a little fucking prick, dude. I hate that dude.
I mean, I know you were kind of against making characters one note, but he's a dickhead.
He's a lot of notes, but all of them are bad and shitty, and I want to fucking jump him again.
That's fair. How did you feel about the charm shit? Did you think that he was actually like I was gonna try to actually make him redeemable?
I don't know. I was just like, damn, that's like crazy pathetic. And I was just like, am I supposed to feel bad? Because I kind of do, because of how like fucking it's like, oh, I'm so shitty. I'm so dumb. I never would have lasted there. Oh, none of the people like me.
So I left
like
my
that.
family and fucking.
Yeah. So I left my son and my wife to deal with whatever the fuck.
I will say in the charm person, everything was a lie that he said like about you, but everything else was the truth. Because you can't
Yeah,
get
I
people to
figured.
lie when they're charmed. But he, was schmoozing you.
Yeah,
So like he did feel pathetic, but he wasn't gonna say that.
true.
But that was the only like redeeming quality of him, and that like he hooked Simon up. But it's like
Yeah, I mean,
he hooked Simon up to deal drugs to him for free.
even that is like fucking. I don't give a shit. Like Simon was like on his way up anyway. Just because he has a rich client doesn't mean like
Yeah.
I don't fucking.
Well, he's like his benefactor.
Oh really? He's
yeah.
like, oh, okay.
He's like he said when he got there, Jezra hooked him up.
Well, fuck him anyway.
Well, yeah, no, I mean that doesn't make him better.
Yeah,
Like, you're just putting a drug dealer on. It doesn't make you like cool. Didn't he call Oberon a pussy or something?
Yeah, some shit like that. He's like, well, if he was a real man, he would have like came here already.
Yeah.
It's like,
Which is just
okay.
like yikes.
like yeah.
Like, hell no.
Yeah. He's signing the deal.
You see the eye contact when you said that to me.
Hell no.
Hell no. I don't like being.
Anyways,
looked at
that's
in
all well and good. I'm doing like the MTV host where I ask you something and I don't listen. I'm like, right on, man. No, that's for real.
It's
Anyways.
so blatant when that happens that it's disgusting.
Yeah, like they're interviewing an artist they don't even like, and they're like, nah, man,
Yeah,
like you're
word.
killing it though. And they're like, name 3 of my songs. Hey, man, it's all good.
He's
You're-
about to play "Time in Oblivion." Okay.
All right. I'm Carson Daly.
Facts. You're the white Carson Daly.
I'm Carson Daly.
I'm Carson Daly.
Kirsten.
I'm Carson Daly.
Kirsten.
I'm Kirsten Daly.
Kirsten Daly.
Kerosene.
It's literally
David.
just Carson Daly, but with like his hair dyed ginger, and he is
gave him a
wearing
little bob.
yeah.
Why was that guy ever on MTV? Like, he's the most white bread, like, goofy fucking white guy. Like, why is he cool?
We should
Carson
beat him
Daly?
up. We should beat him up.
I think he probably knew someone or just like.
We should beat him up. We should beat him up. We should
Beat
beat
it
him
up.
up.
Beat it up.
If you're watching this, Carson Daly, you're on the fucking list, bro.
Beat it up, Carson Daly.
We're coming for you, bitch. Ha
I beat it up. I beats it up like Carson Daly. It's disgusting.
ha. Ew. That dude probably has the most, like, normal sex ever.
I wonder how Carson Daly has sex.
So, I slept with Carson Daly last night. Oh, so that was probably horrible. Huh?
Everybody who's watching this, subtweet Carson Daly.
Yeah, if you're
Facts.
watching, tweet us and then tag Carson Daly and say, fucking,
Figure it out.
Yeah, you guys can figure something out. Fuck you. What were you saying, Nate?
Yeah, man. That's all. Hey, right on, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got you, dog. I can't do nervous as a bit because
Yeah.
it makes me laugh. Let's see what we got.
078.
Call the doctor about that rash.
Dude,
Is that
that's
supposed to
the
be
wrong-
in
that's
that
the wrong
note?
Wrong note. Wrong
Oh,
note,
okay.
wrong note.
Sorry.
Abort.
Are these in order?
Kind of, but kind of
Okay, I
not.
don't want to go too far down.
Real mozzarella.
What was that, dude?
I'm reading the box.
Maybe you should stop reading the box and maybe just fucking do your job, huh?
Huh? Hi.
What were you just saying? What were you just saying? Were you saying something?
Baby,
What were
I
you
just
just
don't
saying?
get it. You
What were
join
you
being
just
hurt.
saying? What were you just saying?
Yeah, I'm fucked up.
The way you said hi is crazy.
Hi.
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 Hello.
First of all, let's address the audience. Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Fuck you.
I love when you do your fucking
I'm scared.
tough voice.
Yeah.
So how about Quentin and Isaac are operating at full chemistry, even more than before? Let's go into Isaac's story. So
yeah.
when you're playing Isaac, where does it come from? What are you drawing in your own life?
A place of
So-
darkness.
I didn't finish the fucking question.
Oh.
What are you drawing in your own?
Yeah, you-
Sorry.
No,
Go
okay,
ahead.
no. Continue the question.
What do you draw?
You gotta let him finish his question.
Yeah, you
Mm.
really got to let me 'cause,
Continue the question, though?
because you don't know what I'm gonna say.
Right.
Right? Am I? Can we all
Yeah,
agree on
yeah.
that?
No,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
keep going with your question.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you draw that from in Will's life, right? Because like people come.
You gotta
for
let
the-
him finish the
yeah,
question.
please let before you answer
You're
this.
just
please
looking
let me.
pointedly.
I'm the interviewer with a huge ego. Don't interrupt him when he's asking you something because he throws curveballs.
Yeah, he's got three really
So-
sharp nails that he's gonna stab you with if you don't let him finish the question.
So people come. Well, people come. We all know that. But people come to the show. My dog. People come to the
My
show
dog.
for Isaac. You know, Blint. You know, the other guy.
My God. Glitch is there.
Glitch is a character, but they really want to see, you know, who they really want to see. You know, Mikey, Will, David, me. They want to see us, right? But they stay for the characters. So where does Will get his inspiration for Isaac? What's going on in Will's life that pushes the character Isaac forward? What is Will going through, you know, on a daily basis where we can see Isaac and draw the parallel to Will Rafter and say that's why he's improving that moment. That's why he's saying that line. What in Will's life is moving the character Isaac forward?
That was a great question. I'm glad you asked it.
Are you Johnny Depp?
So I was in my villa in Vienna,
Wow.
and I was walking the boardwalk, and I had a vision.
Yes.
I had a vision of the future. So I would walk around as a man one day. And after that vision, it just really inspired me to play this character.
Wow. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And at the end of the day, that's what the fans really want. They want to see a guy. Hold his hands real quick. They want to see a guy who. They want to see a guy whose character in this show is directly inspired by his real life. And as we look at each character in our 7-part docuseries on the YouTube channel, we break down each character. We can see where the parallels between the person playing the character and the character start and stop. Am I wrong in saying that? Because I look at these characters, and you know what you know what I see, guys? I see my friends. I see my friends. And you know, I wouldn't be doing my job as the episode host if I wasn't pointing that out, because like I said, the whole point of D&D, at the end of the day, it stays at the table. It's all improv. It's made up. But what sticks with you is friendship. And it's clear on this show, do we have a big audience? No. Are we making any money? Not really. But we've formed over the past 3 weeks together.
3 weeks.
We've formed a bond that can't be broken. When they assembled this group and we all auditioned for our roles and Andrew handpicked each of us and we pretend like we're friends in the show.
When we all auditioned on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, and then Andrew handpicked us.
We all 4-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We came in here as actors, just doing our job, pretending to be friends, playing characters in a show. But what we've gained over the last 3 weeks is genuine friendship. Like, I feel like I'm actually a part of your guys' lives. Like, when we leave the studio and we're in the parking lot talking, and then we all hang out on the other days of the week that aren't Monday every other week. I really think that we've built a friendship. And inevitably, when I blow my brains out, probably by the end of this year, I'm going to remember the times we had doing this little pot.
What were you saying?
Anyways.
That went on for way too long, dude.
But anyways, let's get back into it, guys, because at the end of the day, what does the audience want to hear? They want to hear about Quested. So let's just go down the list. Blint's auntie and uncle have some part in Blint's wild magical powers. How do we feel about that, guys? Because, quite frankly, I'm nervous, but excited.
That was a question for you, actually.
Right.
Answer it.
Well,
Tell us.
if I had to give my estimation, we all remember the episode where Blint has a flashback to seeing his aunt and uncle running through the streets at the Kiklos, right? We remember that. So the first thought going through my mind is they're in some deep trouble here. But Blint was a child, so that adds another dynamic to the whole thing. And Blint doesn't have the memory to know where this stuff comes from. This is all new to him. He's just experiencing magic for the first time, and we all know Blint. He's an innocent little character. He's just living. He's just existing. He's kind of representative of our audience. He's young. He's figuring the world out, and now, LOL, these powers are coming out of him, and he had no magic before that. He's been an intellectual. He's been a friend. He's been a guy who has weapons and fights and gets riled up by hurting people. But now he's experiencing magic for the first time, and he's getting these little glimpses into where that might be coming from. And he meets his aunt, and he fights her. I mean, guys, this is the juiciest shit ever. I mean, he fights his own aunt, who is now this warrior, tough-ass lady. Meanwhile, she's separated from his uncle. He's in Gyroflex in prison, which we haven't even gotten that far yet. His uncle Vlev. So where does it all come from, we're wondering? Where is this all going, we're asking? I think maybe there was some kind of item because they were being chased down. We remember that.
Yep.
So the thing is there an item that's causing this? Is his aunt, what was her name again?
Thratricia.
Is his aunt Thratricia harboring this magic? Is Vlev influencing him in some way from far away? These are questions we're asking. And the answers, we don't know yet, guys.
What's crazy is you're doing a voice and doing like a character, but you answered the question.
I gave a genuine response.
I was gonna make a joke halfway through that, like, why did you drop your voice that you do for the show and start speaking in your real voice?
But anyways, guys, let's continue with the list. I mean, seriously, we got some juicy details here. We're not even halfway through it.
Yeah, we're really not.
I mean, can we please, for the love of fucking God, talk about how Glitch has a Fey princess in his head, and the Fey aren't the evil beings the dwarves thought they were?
That shit is wild. I didn't know what to expect. I thought he was getting taken over by an evil entity or some shit. because of his backstory and like what's going on at Anathema. But to find that out, I was like, oh, so it's not too bad.
It's terrible, but it's not terrible for him specifically.
Right. It's terrible for the
Anathema,
greater
scope.
the over-encompassing story plot thread line.
Yeah.
Is that Ben Shapiro?
Ben?
See, guys, the reason why D&D is impractical is because it's made up. It's made up. It's not real.
That's very good.
It's a bunch of Caucasian teenagers sitting at a table, right? Am I right about this? And they're practicing Satanism through Dungeons and Dragons. And this is something liberals aren't going to put a stop to this. We know that. But the thing is, conservatives are scared out of their minds, rightfully so.
About Satanism. But it was cool to do that and drop that shit, because I was... right when we got to Luca's stuff, I realized, like, oh, we have way too many plot threads that need to be, like, wrapped up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, wrap it up, Mikey. Fuck.
It's like, Jesus,
the fans
this shit's been going on for so long.
The fans are like,
Dude.
answer some
I
fucking
had to give them what they
questions, my guy.
You know, I had to do it to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, when's the
No,
show
totally.
gonna end? It's so good. That's what they're wondering, you know?
This show needs to end right fucking now because of how good it is.
Yeah, they're like,
it's so good I don't
"Jeez."
want to see any more of it.
No.
It's
Oh.
yeah, it's like
Fuck no. What is this? Right? What are we? What are we? What are we?
What are
What-
we? You said it
well,
first.
guys, if I may interject, I've been reading through the Quested Reddit, and what people really want to know is, you know, obviously the story's great, but outside of the show, are Mikey and Will gonna just open up and tie the knot in real life? They've seen you guys around town. There's been the photos, the vacation pictures, the very intentionally nude posts on your stories. When are you guys just gonna make it public? Because let's face it, I think there's something going on here.
Fuck you for saying that, first off.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yikes. Great, so let's move on. Glitch saw a projection of the Pale King's true form, and it made him crash. I mean, he crashed. That's how the story begins. What do we think about that?
I don't... Like, it is crazy that you're doing a character but still actually doing this shit.
The bit is
The
the
bit
bit is
is
doing
terrifying.
the bit is doing the downtime for real. the bit is being serious about the show.
The host shit changes you, right? The seat
Yeah.
changes you.
Wow. What was the question?
Glitch saw the Pale King's
Oh,
true
yeah.
form.
God.
And it made him crash.
As the dude who
Wowie.
fucking goofed around with that pasty boy.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting if we have to fucking clash with him in the future. That's gonna suck. I feel like I'm nervous for that.
Something I'm wondering is, will we ever meet the person who made Glitch?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I want to meet him.
absolutely.
Because, yeah, we've
His old-
heard
his old
heard
puppy.
We gotta beat this shit out of
his
him.
Paba.
His baba.
Yeah.
So we have to
Papa.
jump him for doing a good job.
Yeah, for sending his child out.
We beat
True.
the fuck out of his
He was
dad
the
in front of him.
last Nimbus Scout of Anathema, or whatever the fuck I said last episode.
The last nymphomaniac
The
in
last-
New Jersey.
True, and he's letting him walk around during the apocalypse.
Well, I
He's
think-
like, go check out what's going on.
I was gonna say I don't think Glitch was just walking around, but that's what it seems like. Oh, the biggest fucking thing I wanted to say is about the Tiamat stuff. This is more directed at David because he had
Oh,
the biggest
shit.
gripe with it.
Tiamat.
When you went to Luca's place and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, yeah, they want to summon Tiamat. It's like they're not gonna like that.
Yeah, he was really fighting you on that.
I did that as an Easter egg to be like, this is the kobold's background, like hee hee, and then I was gonna juxtapose it against like the way I want to portray kobolds and stuff because I'm D&D's annoying and weird, and there's a bunch of old heads that want races to just be inherently evil for some reason.
Yeah.
And that does not exist in this fucking iteration of the world. People are just evil if they want to be, or like, you know, circumstances. But yeah, no one's like fucking born evil because that's
Yeah.
insane.
Except for Caucasians.
Yeah, but they're not in my world.
Good, thank God.
But fucking basically the whole thing with that was it's an Easter egg that David took extremely literally, which I understand because in the moment when you're playing, it's like, oh, we're at this guy's house, tensions are high. He presented me with crazy information, so I get that, and like that's on me. But Lucas got it under control, and the whole point is that they like their worship of Tiamat is like separate from them. Like it's separated from Tiamat even. Like it's not like they're like fucking big dragon mommy. Ooh. It's like they just like it's like, you know, Christ be with you type shit where it's like they're not like fucking going and meeting Tiamat or like actively trying to summon like a dragon god.
Yeah, it'd be like someone saying, "Hey, do you want to bring back Jesus Christ today?"
Yeah,
it's like oh, yeah. It's like, all right, come work in this like really tall tower I live in.
Yeah, and then you will be able to.
Yeah, and I'll
So like
summon
a cult.
him.
Yeah,
pretty
much.
Oh wait,
kind of
didn't
a
we
cult.
say that it was a cult?
Or
David said it
I
was
think
a cult.
so. But that's
Oh,
basically like the joke. The joke is that like he gets that like he got them there by saying that, but then they ended up being like they worked so well together that they ended up just becoming homies and living there and not even thinking about Tiamat.
True.
But
Yeah.
David
shit.
took it very literally, and so I needed to cover my ass.
Yeah, what the fuck
He
is
was-
wrong with that dude?
that dude's
He was
always
very
taking shit
concerned about
literally.
it.
Yeah.
Well, since he's not here, like let's just you
Let's
know.
just really open up about how we feel about him.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
one
what
time
was
when he
up with
called me
the?
petite, I didn't like that.
Neither did I. You know what? I planned on saying something to you about that. The other thing I didn't like, open shirt the whole episode. I mean,
I got
who the
distracted.
fuck does he think he is, hanging his little beefcakes out for everyone to see? He was glistening, and it was really like the light. I mean, we're in a studio for
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Like,
The
it's-
light's beaming off this hot, sexy little man over here, and I'm not supposed to be staring at him the whole fucking time.
This fucking piece of a man.
I mean, he
Yeah.
knows like I'm trying to be in character, and I have to stare over at this glistening Greek god of a man with his curly mullet hair and his beautiful eyebrows. I mean, I'm what? I'm supposed to just
I'm only a person. I can only like resist that for so fucking long.
And,
yeah.
And you're right next to him.
Yeah, like I get like the most of it. It's hard.
You like smell him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get
a
the
lot. Like
I
when
mean,
the camera's not on me, I'm smelling him.
You're getting wafts of his musk. I'm just
Yeah.
over there just fucking in a pool of sweat as he's fucking rolling the dice, and his fucking working man hands are just gripping the little dice, just
Yeah.
fucking moving around.
I like letting my finger like soak in his armpit.
Yeah, he never seems
Yeah,
to
he
notice
just-
that. And there's like fucking goop that comes off.
Wow, David stuff.
David stuff.
It's David juice.
Okay,
Let's move on from that. That's getting gross.
Christina listens to the podcast.
I mean, she'll agree with us.
I mean,
hope.
yeah. I hope she.
I
She
talked
does.
to her the most about this topic.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, why are you questioning him so
Can
aggressively?
we go on this question, please?
What was the next question, Nate?
Dude, I don't even know, man.
Just start going through my shit. Did you
Um,
swipe on the fucking thing? Oh no, he's going through it. He's on Tinder.
Hi, Mikey's dad.
Yes, this is Mikey's dad.
Hi, yeah, this is Mikey's dad. It's your phone.
Yours. This is daddy.
Rory the Red is being tortured. I mean, can we please get into that for fuck's sake?
Yeah, Sora's brother. He finally fucking got shown in the. I didn't describe him because I didn't really want to.
What was the story behind
Good
that,
shit.
or what was going on?
So that was at the end of the last episode, so I know it was kind of like a haze of information. It was also during your fight, so. But Glitch wandered in like the under part of the mountain,
Uh huh.
and essentially went and saw all of like Roy the Red's like Knights of Camelot. Essentially, they have some crazy name that David made, like Order of the Crimson Moon or some shit, which is hard.
Oh yeah.
But they all were like they had this weird like magic pooling off them, like they were like fucking possessed or something, and they were dunking him in this forge that also is like exists in the Feywild, and time moves faster in the Feywild.
Mhm.
So they were like aging him from the waist down, like, you know, like I think like it's like something crazy like a day is like a year there or some shit. So like
Yeah.
if they just like hold him over, like they were just holding him over it and just letting his fucking body just age over time.
Wow.
So not only is it hot, but it's like
It's
interplanar.
also sexy.
Yeah. No, I mean like the forge is hot.
Oh, right. Forge.
But yeah, the forge looked corrupted, and they've been dunking him in it, so they're just really putting him through it.
True, that shit was wild. I mean, it's just fucking weird because I don't have any feelings about him. I'm just like, yeah, it's a cool name. And it's like, damn, he's getting tortured. That sucks.
It's just funny because he was like we know like the lore of Anathema or whatever, but like and we said it in the show. He like left the like Karathuan, and like abandoned his kingship there to go off and build like a fucking mountain in the sky, and he built the mountain around the Zephyr Crux, which is the forge.
True.
Because he was obsessed with it apparently, which the princess said.
Ooh.
And now he's
Yeah.
dunking in it.
Can't wait to find out more about that shit.
That shit.
That
That
shit.
shit.
That's swill. What's next, puppy?
That seems like something you would have to explain.
Okay, let me see.
At the very last
don't
bullet.
tell Nate about.
Yeah.
Nate, don't
Like, what does
read
that
this.
mean? Is that a joke?
Oh, okay, I kind of already talked about that. But yeah, we kind of covered a lot of the big stuff. But yeah, the podcast is about to change and gets. The next one's a murder mystery intrigue thing, or not a murder mystery, a mystery / intrigue thing, and I'm excited. There's some cool mechanics I've got going. I want to use the battle map screen to kind of have. I want to have like an alternate tab where we can like have our Pepe Sylvia kind of. This guy is connected to this person and whatever, and I'll probably just open it in like Photoshop or something. Find a good app or something.
That'll be cool.
I have something I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
We have to say who because we talked about it before, who we think would play our characters in a movie, like actors. And then we can go into like side characters, I think. Because I remember we brought it up at the end of an episode once, and we're like,
Yeah.
oh, for downtime, we should go into that. Do we have a lot of time or no? I don't know how long
How
we've
much
been.
time do we have?
We're at like 40.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right.
Let's
if you guys want to do
go.
that,
I'm
but if you want to talk
down.
about something more serious.
I
we
mean,
can.
is there anything we missed before we get into that? Because that's going to take a minute. I know it is.
Nothing.
Is there anything y'all want to talk
anything
about?
Major?
Like questions?
Yeah, or just like, things you wanted to say for posterity's sake. Like where your characters are at mentally in their journey or some shit would be cool.
I regret making Blaine into an idiot, but it is funny.
I will say he's getting smarter. Like, it's funny that you like via roles accidentally are good at all this magic shit.
Yeah, that's true. I picture him as more of like a woke. He's like a woke, like smart frat boy kind of dude, but now he's just like. I'm like, all right, well, fuck.
I mean, it's not too late. We're the way I can describe like up into episode 25 is like that part of the podcast is its own kind of vibe,
Yeah.
and then now it's gonna be more like storytelling. Like you guys are like having a main thread that'll carry you
Right.
onto the rest of the podcast, more than just personal.
Yeah. Okay. Should we go into our actors now?
I think. Did you want to say something?
No,
he's
I
fine.
couldn't really think of anything.
Where's Isaac's head at? Like
Isaac
with
is...
the whole Simon shit, like kind of.
Oh, it's Simon. Jesus, I don't even fucking know.
Simone.
Isaac, he just like, I feel like fucking, he just like is gonna avoid interacting with him, I guess. But that's more so because he like overheard the conversation where he's like, maybe like if I see the change in him, then fucking maybe. I think Isaac is just like, he doesn't want me around, so I'll let him fucking be by him. Boy's lonesome.
I will definitely say like Quentin vouching for you because he was a grouchy fucking idiot like back in the day. Like him being like Isaac helped me is big, but it's
Yeah.
not like enough for Simon to be like
Right.
he's gonna. Because Simon was a very like generous person we talked about, and like he mentioned that his generosity came from like he felt like he didn't deserve to have things, and you were a dude who was obsessed with things and super selfish back in the day.
Yeah.
So like the parallel between where he is now, where he kind of like leaned on you back in the day, into now. I'm sure that's fucking doing donuts in Isaac's brain.
Yeah, it is wild to him. He definitely wasn't expecting Simon to be like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm sure you expected Simon to be like an easy one.
Yeah, I was expecting Simon to be like one of the easier bandmates to interact with, but fuck no. I fucking... I feel like I blew it a little because I did shatter Jezra, but like he deserved it, so I can't feel bad because
Wait,
I want to do that.
Is there still more secrets that our characters don't know about Isaac?
Oh,
'Cause
absolutely.
I know like wasn't the main one for a while that he was in a band, and now we know he's in a band. But there's the reason why it left. That's what we still don't know.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
still don't know like how it happened or why it happened or where everyone is, and
Right.
Yeah.
Isaac has still left a lot. Like he still played it close to the chest as far as a lot of things that we like planned.
Hmm.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think everybody still has like so much shit that they don't know about. Like where we left off, you still haven't talked to your aunt after the fight where she saw you do your powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't talked to Simon again.
Right.
Glitch just found out all this shit about his stuff. So it's like, I want to just like have like some conversations in Pension and then just like push us to Arsene, which is further north.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But what actors do you think would play y'all?
I feel like for Blint it's hard because he's
Adam Driver.
yeah. Why is the answer for everyone Adam Driver?
It is everybody, and it's Adam
I
Driver.
feel like thinking of like his age and his personality. I feel like I also don't know many actors. I would say maybe. This is tough. I don't know. You guys can go first.
I mean, I don't have anybody, but
Hmm.
I could say who I based people off. I mean, I based Jezra off of Matt Berry, who you should look him up. He's fucking hilarious. But he's an elf, so he's just like very fucking thin and like spindly. But I don't fucking know actually. It's definitely weird to do that.
Yeah.
I feel
'cause
like we
don't
should
know.
like think about it off camera and then come back to it, or else we're just gonna sit in silence for 15
Yeah,
minutes
just
while we just
thinking.
think about it.
It's hard too because Blint's a
Him, but very
younger.
thin.
Okay.
Blint's like a younger. Like
Yeah.
he's supposed to be like the equivalent of like
He's like our age.
like
right?
in his 20s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's hard because there's people I could think of that would represent his like humor well, but they're not his age.
He's the entire cast of Riverdale anamorphed into one person.
yeah.
That's pretty
Fused.
accurate.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I picture him as I guess like a Seth Rogen, but a little more like energetic as far as like his humor. But Seth Rogen also isn't like dumb. Like he doesn't play
No,
dumb
yeah.
characters. He just plays like super
Stoners.
relatable stoner characters.
I don't
know. It's so fucking hard.
It's hard divorcing you guys from the characters.
Yeah, because we kind of make them our own. I think maybe, yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's also hard to, like, for someone like Isaac, who is a human, it's hard to say, like, who he would look like.
That's true.
I think in one episode I said how I picture him, like, who I picture as his appearance.
Who did you say? Do
I
you
don't remember.
I know you just said like his fit was based on like Shrek and like Yeezy outfits.
Me?
No.
Oh, yeah. Blint's, yeah. That shit was funny.
What were you gonna say?
Oh,
You're
Blint's
smiling.
Blint's
You're
outfits.
smirking. Yeah. At the
Oh.
beginning, you said he was Shrek adjacent.
Initially,
Yeah.
I had imagined like a young David Spade as Isaac. Like,
Wow. What?
Really?
yeah, but now that I look at it again, I'm like, I don't know. Isaac, I imagine him having like really like fucking piercing features.
I'm thinking of Jeremy Irons type beat.
Andy Dick.
He's Alfred in
Jeremy
Ben
Irons.
Affleck Batman.
Young Jeremy Irons.
I mean, Isaac's like 45, so I picture like 45-year-old Jeremy Irons. I know he's older than that, but like, you said he's a silver fox, and Jeremy Irons is a silver fox.
What about like a George Clooney?
Nah, Clooney's
too handsome.
no, Clooney's just too tired. Like the way he acts is very tired. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
When you're like
that's
a little
true.
fancy guy.
He's not animated at all.
He does have like dark features, but they're also like gray.
What
Or
about,
no, George Clooney does. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
What
But
about like
Isaac's got like sharp features.
what's the guy's name from the Nick Cage movie we just watched?
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, like his appearance. No.
I could see Luca being Pedro Pascal.
At least
I
look
like that.
wise. Yeah. Yeah.
I could see Luca as Pedro Pascal.
Because I picture him like roughly that age and like
Yeah.
that build and stuff, but just with like slicked back hair.
Right. I don't know. It's hard because fucking like nobody really looks like how I imagine like Isaac looks like.
Let's just go chaos casting. Fucking Phoebe Bridgers is Sora.
Yes.
Fucking Danny DeVito is
Ezra
Glitch.
Miller is Isaac.
Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller is Isaac.
oh shit.
The dude who plays Archie in Riverdale is Blint.
Yes.
Cole Sprouse
KJ
is
Apa.
someone.
Who'd be Glitch?
Glitch.
Danny DeVito's Crudgeland.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee would be Glitch.
Bobby
yeah.
Lee would be Glitch.
I'm just trying to think of like
He's
short
so
actors.
He's way too old to be Glitch.
Yeah.
That's what makes it funny.
He'd have to do.
Oh yeah, because he's a
he'd have-
baby.
Well, that's the weird thing about Glitch. He is like physiologically like a. Well,
What-
not really though,
He has like the maturity of a kid, but
but is built like
he
a
has,
man.
like a
but he's
man.
bald and has a beard.
Yeah,
Who's another Danny DeVito? I'm trying to just think of short actors.
because it's got to be like a younger person. Well, it doesn't have to be a short person. Adam Devine, if he was tall, could be Blint.
Yeah. Yes.
Adam
like
Devine
his,
and
his kind of
Stilts.
humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She get Finn
Adam
Wolfhard
Devine.
to be Glitch.
Finn Wolfhard.
Just tall as fuck, 6 feet tall, like
Just disassociated.
Super tall, like 5'11".
super tall, like 5'7".
Joe Keery is Isaac.
I'd do that.
He could be
I love
everybody.
Joe
to be
Keery.
honest.
Blake
Yeah.
Griffin is Blint.
Blake Griffin. This is nothing. This is bad radio. We're just saying names and going.
Blake.
Like yeah. We're just accepting
Blake.
everyone we
Did
say.
we have anything else for the question?
Blake.
No, that was it. We
Oh,
fucking
shit.
burned through them. I mean,
All right,
I'm
thanks,
excited.
guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
we can
fine.
take the last couple minutes and talk about what we want to do after this campaign. Because I'm not
Oh God.
like I've officially set it on the path to like eventually close out like earlier next year.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, we got some things we want to do.
True.
I'm
We
scared.
got some little bite-sized campaigns.
I don't know if we
It'll be short.
officially announced that like the move.
Oh yeah. No, probably not. I don't think we did.
Do we want to?
Might as well.
Basically, so after I finish DMing campaign 1, we want to do a little bit of like a break, kind of change of form, because I accidentally made a campaign that has to be like 100 episodes,
Mhm.
and I didn't want that. I didn't intend for that, but we're here, and we're having a fun time. So once that's like over, which I don't think it'll reach 100, I think it'll cap out maybe at like 75 or 80.
Mhm.
But once that's over, we want to do short form campaigns that are like more episodic and kind of like a locked in story.
Mhm.
That's less about personal adventure and more. I mean, which will still definitely be in it.
Oh yeah.
From what we got planned. Do
Yeah.
we want to announce what we have planned or keep that?
Let's keep that under wraps.
We'll keep it under wraps. But campaign 2, which will
Oh,
come
yeah.
after a couple of those mini ones, that'll probably run like around like 2 months each.
Mhm.
But campaign 2, which is the next big one.
Mhm.
Um,
Yes, I'm going to be DMing for campaign 2, which will be fun. I'm excited for that.
I'm fucking stoked. I can't wait to just play. I can't wait. You're a goddamn great DM, and I can't wait to see like
Thank you.
what happens. We already we workshopped a couple of ideas for our characters.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, the
Nate
characters
came
are
up-
so fucking cool, dude.
Nate has the heat.
Yeah, Nate came up with some wild shit.
Facts.
Some
You want to tease it a little
flames.
bit?
The koala one.
Yeah, I don't remember what he was exactly.
He's
I
a
think
red panda.
Oh, a
Oh
red
yeah,
panda.
red panda. Yeah, he's like a red panda little adventurer guy.
And
Like
we
a safari. Wait, didn't he have like a safari?
yeah, like a
outfit
safari
on.
vibe. Yeah.
Fuck.
And
yeah.
he was a. Do we want to say the class or
No, it's
just in case? And then I have a. The only thing I could say is hungry wizard.
yes.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna be cool. Take that very literally.
Literally
very
hungry.
literally.
Dangerously peckish.
True.
But yeah, I'm excited. I mean, do you want to say like a little bit? It is in Ismunda.
Yeah, it's in the same world, so we're gonna continue like the continental stories, I guess. But yeah, this is gonna be in a southern continent that was long abandoned ago. Boogie boogie.
I'm very excited.
True.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, kind of just dudes being dudes,
Yeah, just like
You know,
guys in front of cameras,
sweating,
speaking
fighting,
and looking at
goofing.
paper.
talking.
Being in
Yeah.
love.
True.
Got anything you want to say about being in love, or
I just want to say I'm in love. It's been going on for some time now.
Like Tom Cruise getting shot down by Ezra Miller. Tom
Yeah,
Cruise.
out of love?
Tom Cruise is having a flashback where Ezra Miller is the host instead of Oprah when he jumps on the couch. He's like, I'm in love, or whatever the fuck he did.
That was
Yeah.
wild, dude.
That was
then-
scary.
That
when
was
his
a full
F-150
fucking-
crashes and we go back to the thing we were saying before. Watch the last episode for that story. And then Ezra Miller turns around and Tom Cruise goes to choke him and Ezra Miller grabs his wrist and starts shaking.
Mm-hmm.
He goes like this and puts his hands around his shoulders and then they just go and they start kissing and then they have intercourse on the ground.
I like that.
And
Yeah,
then
that's cute.
when they both reach orgasm,
As one
a
does.
dimension opens.
Nice.
Like it starts as like it goes and it opens like beneath them and expands on the ground.
Uh-huh.
And like the townspeople are like, ah! They're all falling. It's like a
On a
sinkhole.
town?
Yeah, like they're in the middle. Yeah, because I said they're in the middle of the street, and all the townspeople are watching them. Like, what's gonna happen?
I thought you
So
said
the-
he's on the Galapagos Islands.
They
No,
fall
he
into
is.
Wendy Williams' audience.
Yeah, a portal opens up and they fall into a talk show,
Mm-hmm.
where they have to like talk about their relationship,
Right.
and they start dating.
I like that.
It's very cute of them.
Yeah, and then they adopt several children,
Damn.
Hey, I like that.
and it cures Ezra Miller's whatever he's got going on,
Whatever's going on there.
True.
treating the world like it's a GTA lobby.
All right.
Realistically.
Hey. Yeah.
All right, guys. Will's gonna hit you with the socials.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at QuestedPod, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Quested Podcast. Like and subscribe. I mean, fuck, do it. Like, Jesus.
Come on, guys. Like it's
Like-
just it's a little button. It doesn't take that much.
Jesus Christ, dude. But don't forget to visit our merch store also and buy our stickers and fanny packs and hoodies. Yes.
If you collect every sticker, you'll win a free trip to the Bahamas with the Quested Boys. You win a cruise with the Quested Boys. You'll win a trip to a football game with the Quested Boys. Just
You'll win
pick
an
whichever one you
all
want.
fun cruise with the Quested Boys.
You're gonna quest with the boys.
You're
Did
gonna
you
have
ever
to buy
want
your
to
own
play a
ticket.
D&D game with the boys from Quested? If you collect all 72 stickers, you could win a chance to play in a campaign with the Quested boys.
That would be fucking insane.
would be.
Just a complete stranger just being like, yeah, you can come on and just play
I
for
really
100
like
episodes.
you guys. Your show is really good. I can't wait to come on. I already have 42 characters I prepared. You can pick whichever one you want. They all have really complex backstories.
They all have people they have to know. They all have tragic backstories where their parents are dead or someone they love is dead or
All of them know the main cast already.
Yeah,
Everyone
all of them are
Somehow.
12.
Oh,
All
yes.
of his characters are 12.
All of his characters are children.
Or school children who've murdered everyone they've known.
Yeah, it's like
Facts.
I would love if you just didn't play a kid. That's all my characters. All 42 are children.
All of the characters are children, so you're kind of putting me in a box here.
If you hit me in the face, you're gonna feel fucking horrible.
Yeah, I'm a child.
Because I'll cry like a kid.
And I'm very good at acting.
I'm believable. I'm very believable.
Everyone believes everything I say all the time.
All right, guys. We love you.
All right, guys. See you next time, and always remember. Bye.